I will be showing you exactly how I do my outlines for my videos or our FaceTime calls. There's truly nothing special to this method, but I'm going to go ahead and show it with you all so that way you have it, and if you like it, you can also use it. Hey y'all, I am Shakira Unique, and I know you can't see me, but that's because this video is going to be a bit different. I am going to show you exactly how I structure or outline my videos, because if you do not know already, I am a yapper. I can get easily distracted and wander off into a whole nother conversation that has absolutely nothing to do with the reason why I called you. So I am going to go ahead and show you all how I do that, because I did get a few questions. I guess in some of my videos you can see that the papers have scribble on them. I promise y'all I'm not reading gibberish. I don't just scribble on the papers and then say that I'm reading off my notes. No, my daughter scribbles on my papers, but they actually do have stuff written down on them. So, this is one of the ones that she didn't scribble on. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. I'm going to try to keep this very short, simple, and sweet, straight to the point. But before we get into this video, I do want to remind you all that this is a part of my Watch Me Blow Up series here on YouTube, where I am posting daily for the month of March to see if I can become monetized. And if you want to follow along with my journey, go ahead and click subscribe. Send me a text message down in our group chat below, and please do not forget to forward the calls to anybody who you think would enjoy it or can learn something from it. So now I do know that we are living in this digital era, and I do have planners and all of that on my iPad. However, I feel like writing them down on paper holds me accountable and makes me become more intentional with what it is that I'm actually doing. Also, I will forget about that stuff, especially with speech to text. Child, you can forget about me actually, like, being too intentional. I'll be done said something and forgot about it. So I do have a few other notebooks that I have used for like my note taking and stuff like that. I have that one. I have this, and this is just a few of them, and this is a mini binder. But for me, I prefer paper, a couple of markers, highlighters. It don't really matter. And a pen. Now, I do use my notebook as well, but for the most part, I don't really care for the lines, even though the lines are guidance. And if your hand can get a little shaky or you're doing a couple things at once, then use the lines. But I feel like this is just, yeah, it does something else for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is draw my chart. The first line is gonna be really close to the top. It don't have to be perfect again. So that's the first one. And then I'm gonna make another line. It's gonna make a box. It's gonna be a little bit bigger than that, a little bit wider or whatever. More space, I guess you could say. Okay. Marker. All right. Now I'm gonna do another one. It's gonna be about the same width as that one. I'm gonna need one more line about the same. Okay, so you have a total of 4 lines now. Now you're gonna take it and you're gonna bring one all the way down. At the top, you're gonna put title. Now this is enough room for me. Hopefully your handwriting is not too crazy big, but that should be enough for your title, because your title shouldn't be more than 60 characters. I know they give you 100, but do you really want to max them out? Not really. Sweet spot 60. So this should be enough. Next, I'm gonna put date and day. Now for this challenge, the day and the date were the same for me, because I started on March 1st and that was day 1. So normally if you was doing this, I guess they wouldn't be the same. You would put the date that you want to actually post it on and what day of whatever challenge, or if it's not a challenge, you could just cross the day out, you know? So, yeah. Next, on that same line, so this is where you want to bring in your marker. Go ahead and put it right there. Go ahead and draw my line, and I'm going to write hook. Girl, I spend time on my hook. So that's pretty important for me. Thank you. That's my good pen. That's pretty important for me. So I make sure I have space for me to write a good hook. Now, sometimes, in all honesty, I switch these two because sometimes my hook is a bit longer and I need more space. This is the pin comment. Make sure to put a pin comment at the top somewhere because I don't want to forget it. I don't want to forget it at all. And then the next thing, I put description, any tags, thumbnail ideas. These are quick notes, not for you to write out the entire description. These are quick notes. So any tags that you want to put in the description, do that. Any ideas you have for your thumbnails, do that. And during my editing process, I also put card, zero 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 zero, name of video. So, and if it's two of them, I put two, you know, there's two of them, I put two and all that and whatnot. Now, I'm just starting to use cards more. I haven't really used them because I want to really focus. I don't want to make nobody leave the FaceTime call and start another one without finishing that one. So I just make sure I put the videos at the end with the end screen. But cards, I include that after I've already done all of this and I'm in my editing process. I'll go back through. For majority of the time, I have room where this pin comment is and I put the card numbers there. Next is key talking points. Key talking points is your main point, I guess, kind of like your chapters of your video. If you was to do chapters, these would be the names of your chapters. That's what I put there. Then on this side, details. Okay, for instance, let's take a look at this video. This was why people fell on YouTube. Here I have what exactly it is that I'm talking about, and then I have the details of what it is that I want to say, like where I actually wrote out what it is that I want to say. If I don't say anything else in the video, I'm going to say this. On the back side of this, I'll go ahead and jot down any short script ideas. So I jot down any short script ideas. Let me see if I have one here. On the back of this video, I wrote freestyle. So literally, I just turned it on and started recording. Let me see if I can find one that has a script on the back. This one has a script on the back. This has two scripts on the back. So sometimes I create all of this before actually coming up with the title. So on the back, I do title choices. And ChatGPT does help me with this sometimes. It's really great, but again, writing them down, it's just something about it. I don't know, but ChatGPT does help. So let me write that. I do know that they also um it will do all of this. I told you exactly how you can do the keyword stuff and then things like that. If you did not catch that video, be sure to catch that video as well. Now, in addition to my note-taking guide, I do have a chart kind of in a way that I go ahead and I write down the videos. This is actually 30 little boxes. You just can't see the lines for the rest of them because then it'll be super messy. But I have one for the top, 5 vertical lines going down. So on this side, I have the day of the video. I have the video's title. Posting times was 3:30 for videos and 4 p.m. for the short. However, YouTube was doing something and it told me my best times to post was 11 o'clock at night. So I literally have been trying to do that, but I'm about to go back to my other way because I be forgetting a lot of times. That just wasn't working for me. But I think this is better. Anywho, so I got the title. I have the times, my ideal times for posting for each video and short. I have my thumbnails because sometimes I will go ahead and upload and schedule a video and I will forget all about the thumbnail. So I make sure to write yes or no. I need to go back and create a thumbnail, but I refuse to put no. If it's a no, I'm going to create that thumbnail so I can put a yes. Okay. So then for shorts, if I created a short, I put yes. If I created more than one short for that video, I put the number of videos that I created for that. So that's why this one says yes. 2, I created 2 shorts for this video. And then I have the date that I plan on scheduling it for. As I schedule them is when I'm going through and writing them down. So day 8, 9, 10 hasn't been scheduled yet. Hopefully I don't post this too far off from this because editing has been kicking my butt, but hopefully I haven't. And then whether or not I put a pinned comment or not. This is literally how I go ahead and do my notes. This is what keeps me on topic when it comes to how I outline my videos, because if you are a yapper, then you need something like this, not just something in your phone. A lot of times people are recording from their phone, so they need that for something else. If you would like the digital versions that I do have, because I do have them digital as well, I just prefer pen and paper. But if you want them on digital, go ahead and comment I want them and I will send you the link to how you can download it or whatever. So